Welcome to the PodcastFCshow. My name is Tom. Our opening segment is powered by ZipRecruiter. It's the new year, which means a fresh start for your business. And a great year starts with making great hires. But posting your job in one place isn't enough to find quality candidates. If you want to find the perfect hire, you need to post your job on all the top job sites. And now you can with ZipRecruiter. You can jumpstart your hiring in 2017, post your job to 200 plus job sites, including social media networks like Facebook and Twitter, all with a single click. Find candidates in any city or industry nationwide. Just post once and watch your qualified candidates roll into ZipRecruiter's easy-to-use interface. No juggling emails or calls to your office. Quickly screen candidates, rate them, and hire the right person fast. Find out today why ZipRecruiter has been used by over 1 million businesses. And right now, our listeners can post jobs on ZipRecruiter for free by going to ZipRecruiter.com/sportsfan. That's right, ZipRecruiter.com/sportsfan. One more time, to try for free, go to ZipRecruiter.com/sportsfan.
Podcast FC Show is brought to you by CLNS Radio. CLNS Radio, the leading online provider of audio and video coverage of your favorite Boston sports teams. Follow CLNS Radio on social media. On Twitter, you can find them at CLNS Radio. On Facebook, search CLNS Fans. That's one word, CLNS Fans. And download the free CLNS Radio app on the iOS store and Android store as well. Simply search CLNS Radio in your app marketplace.
They make you fucking tuck your shirt in.
Man. This is me.
Yeah.
Always fucking untucked.
Tuck it in.
Yeah, I love that.
Mr. Issa.
Yeah.
Tuck it in. You ever get hit with one of those?
I got caught by the principal like 3 times in one day. By like 10 o'clock. He told me to tuck my shirt.
Easy, Buffalo Bill. It was a Buffalo Bob.
I don't know. You fucked it up, though.
Dude, you know what we used
Sounds
to
of
do?
the Lambs, tucking it in.
I hate tucking in.
You guys have like a
You guys have
Monday morning
like that?
A Monday morning
We
meeting?
had them like Wednesday at like 11 and like
Nap time, I called it.
We'd sit up in the juniors would actually sit up in the front for some weird reason, and we just like make fart noises like when fat teachers walk by and shit, and like
So you're the cool
screw with
group.
people. Yeah, we work, dude. This kid, bro, this kid,
So cool.
Fart noises. Oh, this is the private school kid right there. Yeah, we make fart noises when, fat.
I know, there are
teachers walk by.
there are teachers getting lit on fire in public school. These guys are making fire.
Hey, only fat teachers fired? Oh, only fat teachers fired? What's
That's
up
true.
with
I mean, I'm just
You guys
saying,
are a
yeah.
discriminatory group.
Bro, what are those like dip things called? Snooze? You know when
Oh.
snooze came out?
that? Yeah.
You were doing snooze in the morning?
Bro, there were kids just snoozing all over the place. Like right in their front rows. Like, yeah, snooze, dude. It was all about fucking snooze.
Oh, see, we didn't have snooze, so back in high school, legit kids would just bring a bottle with them and just spit it in class. I'm like, that's gross, dude.
And
That
teachers would let
I'm
that go?
addicted, dude.
Yeah, look,
I'm
Wait,
addicted.
for what?
Dip.
yeah, like some teacher
Snoop
would
was like spitless dip. That's what snooze is.
Yeah, it's a pouch. You ever see those?
Oh, yeah, I seen the pouch. I
Yeah,
didn't know
that's
what
all
it
it
was.
is.
Yeah.
Snus,
Cool.
snooze.
Yeah, we were in high school before snooze came out, so they didn't have that option. They would just sit there and like teachers. I
Yeah,
mean,
make your own.
Some didn't care because
You
know
guys
some
have
were.
to like churn the tobacco. It was like
I
old
don't-
Yeah.
school.
Look at this. Look at this.
Yeah, smack
Fuck,
on that tin,
dude.
son.
The grizzly,
Tough.
just ripping up your jaw.
Oh my god, one of my worst experiences on it would actually happen at your school, man. Visiting you guys.
Yeah.
Oh my god, I didn't know what I was doing. we were drinking.
else
It was
is
like
new?
2 a.m. I thought someone was handing me something to eat. I was like, I'm so hungry. You guys know how much I love.
Don't tell me you ate dip, dude.
I swear to God. I was so, dude, I wasn't even looking. I saw something, so I grabbed out the hand. I grabbed like a handful of potato chips. I was like, cool, and I threw it in my mouth. I thought it was food 100%. Like I was like,
How the hell did you think it was?
I don't know, dude. I wasn't even looking. at him.
Chewed up food?
I don't know. I was, no,
Like
the thing
rabbit
was, no, I
puke.
just remember like talking cool, talking to some
Talking
girls
cool?
or whatever.
Talking
and,
cool. Talking cool.
Oh, you were the cool kids.
making fart noises.
I was like, watch it. Give me some of that potato chips.
How does one talk cool?
But I legit, like, I wasn't even looking. The guy was
a gooch. You're talking cool to a gooch.
I'm all over the place right now.
Dude, we're like 30 seconds in right now.
I know.
What happened?
I just remember the dude was to my right, and I saw him like putting out his hand like he wants something. I'm like, yeah, cool. And I don't know. I thought it was something. I just don't know. It could have been anything in the world.
So how much did you puke?
It was bad. I actually had to do my team's laundry because I puked on his bed the next morning.
That was great.
Oh my god, I love that. You were
I fucking miss that guy.
Oh god, it was a bad.
I know a kid that was drinking and swallowed one of those snooze packages by accident.
Jeez.
No, the rest of the night he just puked. So
Yeah.
Oh,
It's gross.
it's terrible, dude.
I think it maybe even just got fully undressed and was like, I walked through the party, hopped in the shower because I puked. I think I puked on myself.
That's...
And I don't know. If Farid was here, he would be able to tell you the story. I think I would just like. I think I took off all my clothing, just walked right through the party into the shower.
How's that different from any other weekend, Huss?
You wear your clothes into the shower? Like you leave your socks on? Like what?
Yeah,
All my clothes off.
Make it every weekend.
Not anymore. I've grown up.
No, we're retired now. Retired souls. PFC 155. We in here. Champions League semi-final. We got a little Premier League makeup action too.
A little bit, little smackaroo.
Oh my god.
A little TCB. Let's get into it.
Smackaroo.
Atletico Madrid 2-1 on the night against Real Madrid, but overall Real Madrid makes it through their third final in 4 years with an aggregate score of 4-2.
But can we get a round of applause because Griezmann finally hit a penalty in Champions League?
Goalie got his hand on it.
Barely.
Goalie got his hand on it.
Did you see Griezmann? That was a double touch. He
tap.
like slipped on it, dude.
I love those
That was
penalties.
almost a miss.
What's
His
with
plant
him?
leg hit the ball.
What's with him? It's Champions League. Cool, whatever. Put the ball in the net.
Okay,
it was
you
rainy.
can't blame him, man. It's the turf. Like sometimes they run to the ball too forcefully, and the turf just slides onto your foot.
And it was,
If
it was
it's
raining.
wet.
Yeah, it was
Yeah.
Dude, it was like a monsoon at the end.
By the end of the game, it was pouring, lightning.
crazy.
That was awesome.
I like the
Dude, I
lightning.
wish I was there, man. Madrid. One half of the city's partying, the other half of the city's burning.
Man,
How cool would it be?
last European match.
so it wasn't lightning. It was just
at
fire.
the last European match at the Calderon Stadium. Vicente Calderon for Atletico, tearing it down. New stadium's up.
Wow.
So this was like
So
the last chance. Fernando Torres never scored in the Champions League at home. This is his last chance. Didn't score, but
Didn't like the
he
start.
did earn the penalty,
You did.
and he did get the start.
Initially, I didn't like the start,
But
man.
look what he did.
Yeah, El Nino.
He
bro.
did his job, man.
Because he did start Gamero last game, and he actually remember that great Navas save he had on
Yeah.
Gamero. So, I mean, I guess as a coach, when one player doesn't step up, you have to input the other one, especially if he's as experienced as Fernando Torres. But man, this looked like Atletico Madrid could have pulled off
I was scared.
the unbelievable comeback.
I was terrified,
Yeah,
man.
2-0,
I looked
20 minutes in.
Looked at my phone, man. I saw 2-0. I was shitting bricks. I was shitting bricks. My phone's blowing up. Everyone's going crazy. But that was the start they needed, man. The only thing that Atleti had to do, start big. They had those 3 goals right away. If Isco doesn't score right before halftime, this game's wide open.
Yeah.
But they started brilliantly, man. 2 goals, back to back. It was like the Barca game against PSG. That header where it was bouncing around the box.
Yeah.
A little chaos, and then everyone's shaky, you know.
Dude, I don't think there's anything better than an unexpected bap, dude. Like,
Oh, it's crazy.
I love it.
I mean, you're playing against Real Madrid. You're down 4-0 at the start of the game, and within 16 minutes, you've hit him for 2. Within 4 minutes, I mean, you hit him for 2. Like, that stadium must have been vibrating. If you look at like behind the goalie, like fans were literally jumping up and down,
They
like
believed.
waves of red.
At
And
that point, they believed.
man, and it was in that situation where you feel torn as a fan. You're like, I want to witness something special, but I love CR7.
Yeah.
You know, I don't want him to, because the whole media is gonna crucify him, even though he has 2 hat tricks back to back.
That's how I felt about Barcelona when they went against PSG. I didn't want Barcelona to win, but when
Yeah.
you just saw goal
I
after
agree.
goal
Great
after goal,
shout
and then
outs.
finally at the end,
The buzzer beater.
like last touch of the ball goes in. It's like, what the hell did I just watch right
At
there?
that point, you can't hate. You just got to respect
exactly.
it. You got to respect it because they earned it.
Dude,
in
and we-
every sense of the word.
We felt it firsthand when Aguero hit that buzzer beater,
Oh
taking
my.
the title away from United.
Hey,
on
we
goal
won, everybody.
difference.
We won. Oh,
Yeah.
wait. No, you didn't.
The Phil Jones look into the camera, like just looking at the scoreboard, like Just so like devastated.
With a Phil
man.
Jones face.
Yeah, he makes the craziest faces.
I like the 4-4-2 kind of that Zizou started with. Just the 2-4 system.
Because Isco is like the
Isco's
the magician,
10, yeah.
the freestyle, like anywhere you want,
and he was balling.
across the field.
Isco, man. I'm glad Zizou's actually starting him now. He's fought out James for this position. He's fought out a lot of very talented players on this Madrid team. He deserves to start.
He's when it comes down to James, I think James is more I'm going to go for goal. But he also has lots of assists too, so he's not selfish. But Isco plays with a different style, more of like a quick touches, pass and move kind of style.
Isco's literally, they're wizard, man.
Yeah.
Like, it's not important for him to score. It's
He's a
important
magician,
for him
man.
to make things happen. He's the David Silva. He's happy seeing
Except,
De Bruyne.
how'd you rate him versus David Silva?
I mean, he's better.
Like,
Way
Crazy.
better.
I think he's a smarter player than James Rodriguez.
Yes,
And
I
the
agree.
Speed of thought.
I agree
and
with
just
that.
A little bit more creative in the
I think,
final third.
I think James is almost like a shadow striker. Not quite a striker. You don't want to call him a striker because he doesn't have those pieces of a striker. But to your point, I think
he's a goal
that
scorer and attack and mid.
Yeah.
He's like
and
Riquelme,
whereas-
just small ball. Except he has much better attributes than Riquelme. He's not that lazy and everything. But
Man, Riquelme is
Yeah.
legend.
dude, Riquelme is the most legendary lazy. Okay, I'm not saying James is on that level.
He's just slow.
Who?
Riquelme.
He was lazy as shit, dude.
When it was
You think
what,
he was lazy?
37?
Well,
Dude,
look,
he was
he was
known for it.
defensive-
It was his whole
he was
character because he was so
defensively lazy.
talented.
Yeah.
Like,
was
so skillful,
defensively
but he
lazy.
was, I'm going to go back to Argentina. I'm 25, or 27, however old he was. But
I remember
just
at
a
the
natural
Yellow
gaucho,
Submarine,
Yeah.
man. And I remember all those Ray Hudson calls over his free kicks, man. So.
Riquelme was real. Juan,
Yeah, he was
Ramon,
legit, man.
Riquelme.
With Isco, it's crazy how even 3 weeks ago, it was still being, or maybe 4 weeks ago, it was again talked about how where is Isco going next year? He's getting sold here. He's getting sold there. He's getting sold. It almost seemed as if he's getting sold no matter what. It was just which team's going to get him.
Yeah, it seemed
And
like
now it's almost a lock. Like he stays now.
it seemed like it was a matter of time before he was going to get sold.
Yeah.
But
I'll
now,
blame him from.
how can you sell him now?
He scored a vital goal. This goal just calmed them way down. I mean, it was after Karim Benzema.
Yeah, it was
shat
Benz's
all
goal,
over
to be-
everybody.
Dude, didn't he look like young original Ronaldo? You ever seen that highlight
Yeah,
tape?
Oh, yeah, on the left
that's a
side.
good
On the left
goal.
side. Yep.
Inter,
That's a
right?
good goal.
Even with
Yo,
the black
except-
uniform
except no
Madrid
flip-flop.
was wearing. Yeah, there was no.
Are you
But
talking
there was a
about
bit
the
of a
PK
swing.
spot where it's like
Yeah.
the double?
Yeah.
He did it twice.
Oh, my God.
Yeah.
Twice he did the double
Man,
touch.
he was
That was
nice.
like the
Godin's like,
Michael
out of
Laudrup
bounds.
move.
Yeah.
No,
You ever seen him do that?
Who?
Michael Laudrup?
Yeah, the quick.
Bro,
like,
Yeah,
you-
that was his only
tap,
move.
tap. Yeah.
Did
Move, yeah.
That's all he did.
That's Messi's move.
He
I
was
mean, not
amazing
Messi's
at it.
move, but Messi's famous for that.
Yeah.
You go poke, he
Giggs.
just goes 1-2 and then accelerate. He's gone.
Iniesta.
Yeah,
That,
Giggsy.
that was one of the first
Yes.
moves I actually learned because I watched Pete Maravich. He was a
that
point
basketball player.
basketball
Wait,
player.
what?
He was one of the best basketball players.
what?
Dude, I swear to God, I was having a brain.
So
I was
you
like, Pete
handball?
Maravich.
I've been waiting for a cross sport.
It's like, I don't think he's a soccer.
He's a legendary. He was almost like the Bob Cousy. I think it was like what the 50s.
So, don't make
60s.
another
Man.
simile on a simile, okay?
It's Pistol Pete
Basically,
Maravich. We know.
Yeah. Okay. So Pistol Pete, he's dribbling up the right side. He'd basically throw it to his left hand, and then the defenders would step to the right, and then he would throw it right back to their right and go for the layup. And that was like,
Dude, that's the Bill Murray
So
Space
that's
Jam.
basketball.
I'm going left. I'm going
that
left.
was-
No,
I
no.
remember-
Crossover.
yeah, sort of. And I just remembered that, and I was forward back then, so I was like, oh, cool, I'll try it, and then it worked.
So
because
why have I never seen you do this move when we play?
I don't play forward anymore.
Never.
I've
Never seen us do
I don't-
this
Never
move
seen, it's
ever.
a twinkle toes move, man. When you say a player's twinkle toes, you need those little twinkle toes to do it. I've never seen
It was that and one scissor, not double scissor, one scissor, single scissor. That and one single scissor were like the only two that I would go at a defender
Like
with.
a
all
basketball
you
reference
need
for
is
that,
one,
like,
though.
it was
Yeah.
when he had twisted his arm around the ball and then go. Ridiculous, us.
So where's Rodriguez go? Hamas. Because he's obviously leaving.
All right, Chris,
Isco.
we talk about the goal real quick on Isco.
Yeah.
Actually, no. Keep going. I was afraid I was going to miss a point.
Yeah, stop,
I didn't want to go too far down the line.
we get red light, green light going on.
Hezzy.
Here. Red light, red light.
You good? You good?
Green
You
light.
good? You good? You good? You good? All right.
What
all
a
right.
hezzy.
Go ahead, bro.
Now I stopped all the momentum. Keep going.
No, man. I didn't want to move too fast and then pull a Hussey and jump back,
That's true.
in the
Man
time
of the
machine.
match style.
But
I move.
Yeah,
the
we were
right
talking about
speed
Ben,
every time.
Isco's goal, I just want to give him some props, man. I think he deserves a little bit of credit for the way he took this goal. The wait, the hesitation, wait for the goalie to move, and then just kind of chop it. Like, it's the only thing he could do in order to score because he was already, like, falling over. But
He's
great
the right
goal.
place, right time
Yeah.
too, man.
But well taken.
good
yeah.
instincts.
But
That was hunger.
Benzema takes the plaudits on that. But
Yeah.
James, where does he go?
Yes. What do you
Dude,
think?
I've heard Man United have been offered James Rodriguez. I don't know what that means.
Probably means for De Gea.
Yeah, it means
Probably
De Gea's
De Gea's
going.
for De Gea.
It's like a little
want
shake
Varane.
weight thing.
Yeah, but they're probably not going to give up Varane because
Yeah, they
Then I'm
can't.
not giving up
Ra-
David. David is staying.
Give me
Shout out
Cruz.
to you.
but
I'll take Cruz. We need a center mid. The
Cruz-
10
hey,
spot is cute.
Cruz had a nice slide tackle this game.
Dude, Cruz.
It was a crucial giveaway in the midfield. Could have led to an athletic counter. Slides back to from behind.
Getting
Sorry
dirty,
for,
hey,
sorry for
that
dissing
white-
you, bro.
What-
The
I take
uniform
it back.
getting dirty.
I like seeing at least one
Yeah,
a
but-
game. You
Yeah.
have to do it.
doesn't Madrid hold most of the power when it comes down to leverage? Because
They
I mean, I'm
always
not
do.
sure
Yeah.
what the clause is in De Gea's contract, but I'm sure it's something that Real Madrid could just throw cash at, and then if they can just get David to just say, "Hey, come with us," and he agrees, then there's no way that United will keep him again. They
Yeah,
already
but-
did that. They're
The
not going to do it
leverage-
again.
The leverage is still in United's because he's under
signed a new
contract.
contract.
Yes, but,
there's
uh,
no release.
there isn't-
clause.
there isn't-
No.
Not that I've
Fuck
seen.
no.
Like, I don't know his contract.
It's gonna be at
so-
least 60 or something.
Jose's
Like,
come
we're
out
not selling
saying
him.
he's not willing to let him go.
Yeah.
Straight up.
So
Unless
if
you want
you
to
let
pay
him
60,
go-
70, all right.
If you let him go, you got to get a guy like Cruz.
Mm.
Real Madrid has to feel the pain too.
The only way
There's no way you give up fucking Rodriguez for him. Like,
That you don't want him. He's on the outs anyway.
Yeah,
but
and
then
he's a
again,
10.
you
He's
keep
not-
Navas, who had a great game, and you don't get De Gea, or you get Courtois instead.
that's true.
But
Yeah,
yeah,
the only way it would shift us is if David De Gea just came out, pulled a Dimitri Payet.
That's what I'm
and
saying.
was like, look,
If
I
he-
want to leave this summer.
he will break my heart, man, if he does this shit.
It's
I don't
not-
think it's
not
in him.
in him.
But if it's in everybody, I think.
Wait,
He can-
whoa,
he can-
whoa, whoa,
no, no,
whoa,
no.
Yes,
listen,
it was.
listen,
Yes,
listen.
it was.
No, no,
wasn't
no.
it?
No, behind the
2
scenes.
Augusts ago, because when Romero had to play 4 weeks 2 Augusts ago, the beginning of last season, he played four match days.
But that was
because
De Gea was silent, but there was a lot of speculation.
But he didn't
play.
It
He
came down
didn't-
Yeah,
because he
Hus-
didn't sign the contract.
my
until
point
the last
is,
day.
behind
he
the
didn't-
scenes,
but he didn't say anything.
Behind the scenes, he can do whatever. He can tell Mourinho, walk into Mourinho's office, I'm not playing for this club ever again. The difference is when you go on Twitter, you go in the public. I don't
Yeah.
think he's that kind of guy. But obviously, if he wants to go to Madrid, I don't think any player on United would be afraid to walk into Jose's office, say, hey, Real Madrid wants me, I want to go. Like, you know what I mean? So, like, yeah, that's possible, but he's never come out in the media saying, I'm done at United.
I feel like
Yeah. But behind the scenes, it's possible, man. Players
And
probably
it's
do it
possible,
all the time.
Navas is playing well too. That's
Dude,
the
Navas
thing.
is double saved today as
Yeah.
well. Like,
Navas is playing well. I think people are underrating him because they're looking at the next superstar, or he'll make, maybe not the best save, or he might make a mistake here and there, and then it's overblown because who's Kilo Navas? Who's this? And he's been reliable all season.
and he's only 30. So from Real Madrid's perspective, this guy's peaking basically. It's the best he's ever going to be, or in that range. Keep him for 2 years or 1 year, another season. He turns 31 or 32, and by that time, De Gea's got another 2 years under his belt at United. It's not like De Gea. I don't think De Gea is going to get worse
He's gonna
in
age
2
like
years.
wine.
No.
Yeah, so like you can force it now, sure. Do what you got to do, but in United's point, I hope they scalp Madrid for him.
It's just that 2 years from now, David De Gea could be worth 85 to 100 mil.
Absolutely possible. Absolutely possible.
That's the game that they
If he's
play.
not worth that much today.
Yeah. But look, man, Madrid in their 15th UEFA Champions League final, and they have a win. They have an opportunity to make history here. Basically going back to back in modern history, I should say. It has happened before.
bap
but
bap.
They might bap them.
Not in over 20 years. AC Milan was like early 90s. Last team to do it.
Yeah.
Last team that came the closest, Man United. 09.
Close, but no cigar.
Hate that cheesy face we made.
We lost, man. But no, I'm just saying. We went 3 and 4 years. That was a dynasty
He always
team.
talks about my faces.
That's pride.
Whoa,
I love
dude,
it.
I can't make a
love it.
face.
That's
It's almost
pride.
like a Stride commercial. It's like, bing. Like the tooth.
Dirty mouth.
Like,
yeah, I know. Is that Orbit though?
Orbit.
oh, maybe it could be Orbit.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Swing and a miss.
It was some sort of gum. I don't know.
But yeah,
Hey, man,
Real Madrid
trying to get sponsored. out
three
there.
finals
Orbit.
in 3 finals in
Holla at
4
us.
years, man.
Yummy. Choose nicely.
You
that team
talking
was
about gum
stubborn.
still?
Yeah.
I'm just saying, man.
Saúl Niguez.
This three finals in 4 years for this club.
Scary.
I think this team can go down now officially as one of the greats of all time.
Yeah, we got to
Like,
stop.
They solidified themselves.
When I-
Solidified.
When I heard that, I was like, I got to stop disrespecting these guys talking about Bayern, talking about Juve, and talking about Barcelona. This is 3 and 4 years,
If you
guys.
win
They
3
haven't
and
won, But
if
like,
they do.
this is crazy. This for the last 5 years, Real Madrid's been the best team in the world, and a lot of people have been sleeping on them, including myself.
Or doubting them.
Yeah, there's
You
no
know,
doubt.
they're not
guys.
that good. They're not
They
gonna.
just
They
look at the
peak-
style of play and so it's all pretty. And
Yeah, and the names, they're like, yeah, we're going to take away a little credit. But you look at right before this Madrid, it was the Barcelona era. So it's shifted to Madrid era, and everyone's still living in that Barca era, which is probably the best footballing era since the Dutch.
look beautiful.
It revolutionized footy.
But what's
for
not
me,
beautiful
at least.
about the way Real Madrid play? The way Zizou's got these boys
'Cause
playing.
It's
Two
I agree.
defenders, everyone else go up. Casemiro hang back a little bit. Everyone else go forward. Everybody else
That's
go.
true. All out
It's the
attack.
most amazing thing I've ever seen. It's
Yeah.
reckless. Substitutions. Asensio and Vasquez, who had a Vasquez had a nightmare when he came on. But yeah, more offense. Let's go. More offense, more attack.
All offensive players came on today. I mean,
But-
it makes sense because the score was down, but like
But
that's
no
his
fear.
mentality.
No fear.
So
But
smart.
it's not so much about the no fear. It's about when you have someone holding it down like a Casemiro, which we say time and time again about Conte when he was with Leicester, when he was with Chelsea. It's just go. I've got it.
That's
Go.
true, man. Casemiro made some tackles
And
today, man.
it's not only that I'm going to stop him, it's I'm going to slow him down for you to even come back a little bit, but I'll probably get the ball and get it to you. Don't worry.
And it's mentality. So the Champions League final is gonna be so interesting.
This
man.
is it, man. The best
gonna
two.
be so
a
interesting.
team that hasn't. We'll get into it, but hasn't given up a goal in a minute,
No.
over 600 minutes.
Okay,
we'll get into it.
I'm excited
you know what I
over
mean?
here.
But like,
bubbling.
that's a team of 11 Warriors
Oh
going
my
against
God.
another team of 11
GG.
Warriors.
Get
We're gonna
that.
see Marcelo and Dani Alves on the same pitch, fellas, on the same side. Come on, man. This is why I didn't want AS
Ramos,
Roma,
Chiellini.
all that bullshit. The Monaco, sit
This
down.
is-
He's
This
like, he's
is
coming
the
back to his
best.
old club.
22 players going at it.
This is a legendary Champions League final, one for the ages almost. I mean, it's premature to say that, but it's a rematch.
Yeah.
1997 or 98 when Zizou lost. Zizou played for both of these clubs now, Juve and Madrid. It's gonna be a special moment for him. This game's so layered, it's ridiculous.
It's incredible, guys. These are the best 22. Maybe you could argue Barcelona or Bayern, sure. But this is delicious because you have a team whose defense impenetrable. And you have a team who just refuses to stop scoring.
That's what everyone thought.
Look at this other team, man. Look at Madrid. Like to relate them to the great Barca teams. Cristiano Ronaldo is the Messi. Okay, equal.
Yep.
So now you're equal
Yep.
with that. So Sergio Ramos, one of the best defenders in the history of the game so far. He's on his way. Plays
Yep.
on 3-4 years. And then you got Cruz, Modric today, man. This guy.
Looking Javier.
I figured it out. He is Paul Scholes. But better dribbling, but less goals.
He's incredible.
Okay, because his dribbles are incredible.
For me, he's more like a Xavi than a Paul Scholes.
Dude, there was one
Xavi's
turn he
slow.
made.
That's fine.
Xavi doesn't dribble like that, man.
He's fine. And yeah, he's
Iniesta, but he pings.
He's so
He's
smooth.
Scores.
I'm telling you, man.
And the
It
best
works.
thing about
His
him,
defense.
he's a team player, dude.
defense
Like, he
is-
could easily
You can
stop
play
running.
any club.
Yeah, he could easily demand to
club.
play that 10 spot because he has a creativity. He's got a ping in him. But nah, he's happy getting a short sturdy, playing that center mid, getting a couple cheeky moves here
He's
once
got
in
the
a
step
while.
over on deck.
Dude,
I'm just
he's-
happy that he's getting recognition.
He's the
I've
best center mid in the world.
I've said it before for
Dude.
Modric. It's just recognition because I'm not saying that we were the first people to say, oh, he was great. We're not. But 4 years ago, 5 years ago, when we were saying something about him, other people were like, I don't know.
Yeah, when you're
What?
mentioning him in top 3, people were like, no. Modric? Nah.
Yeah.
But now look, he's playing the role of Iniesta
And-
on this Real Madrid team.
And even now, it's unfortunate because a lot of this team has so many stars that a lot of people don't see who's in that engine room
No.
making this machine
Yeah,
move.
and you know
dude.
what? In 5 years, no one's gonna remember his name.
No,
And,
he's going to be an underground ball.
Like we're gonna remember his name
Unfortunately.
because we've
Yeah.
seen him play since his Spurs days.
Yeah.
I coached with a guy who played against him, and he was on Dynamo Zagreb.
Tell that guy
And
I'm
he's
sorry
like,
to hear
he's
that.
like, dude, this guy, one touch, no one could touch him. No one could touch him. Yeah, this guy.
Damn, he was dude, he's been a
Dude, the
legend.
closest-
Yeah,
Yeah,
nasty.
like he's incredible.
The closest I remember to him or seeing a young player come up like that is Kovacic, who's unfortunately on the bench. Another guy who has to leave Real Madrid.
Halilovic was also supposed to be
Halilovic,
the new
yeah.
Modric, but he's
Yeah,
There was only
but
one, man.
Kovacic just snuck in quietly. Like everyone knew, like this kid's a baller. But like
He's
all of a
nice.
sudden, overnight,
It wasn't
Real
supposed
Madrid
to.
picked him up, and it happened when they were playing a friendly. Madrid and Inter were playing a friendly,
kid's nice.
and at halftime, the Madrid people were already trying to talk about picking him
God
up.
damn Liverpool, just not giving them money. What they had a chance. All they had to give was the money to get him.
Who?
Liverpool. And they kept on playing that mind game. Like, oh, we're going to give you this much, not that much. Give him the goddamn...
overpaid to some extent.
There are certain players you just take a risk.
David Luiz, 50 mil from Chelsea.
But not only
he wasn't worth it, but no questions asked. Go ahead.
But at some clubs need to overpay. Because Liverpool's not at the status that they were back in the 80s.
That's true.
They need to overpay.
See, I think dudes like Modric, they get overlooked. They get overlooked because there's guys playing alongside him like Toni Kroos, who's on Germany.
Names.
Yes, he's a World Cup winner. Yes, he's a savage as well. But man, I'm telling you, who's making who better in there? I think Modric is making Kroos a little bit more.
Where's the defense from Kroos if Modric isn't there playing with them? Because all you have is Casemiro. Yeah. So who's doing the running alongside Casemiro?
I guess you can plug and play anyone next to Modric. You can sell Casemiro. Obviously, you'll bring in a worthy replacement. Sell Kroos. Modric is that dude you can't sell. He's going to be tough to replace.
Fine wine. He's getting.
I love
He's going to be fine at 34. He's not.
When we were talking about Casemiro, and when we talk about the Liverpool defense a lot, or like Arsenal or something, then we talk about United's defense or something. I talk about Bali. He's probably going to be the best defender in the EPL in a few years because he's so athletic. Varane, athletic. Danilo, athletic. Marcelo, athletic. Ramos, everyone is athletic. They're good in defense, but you can't fully outrun them. Well, that's the big thing.
That's the part of Madrid.
I mean, and I'll show you. I'll just use Liverpool. I know we're going back to them, but use them as an example. Lovren can Matip.
Milner.
Well, Milner, no, he stays with people.
He's got hustle, but I mean, if you're quick, you're dusted.
Sacco. But those guys were always getting just dribbled around, or like someone had the ball, they just run right by them. That's not athleticism.
But you look at, I 100% agree with your point, and you look at the two top teams in the Premier League right now. Chelsea has David Luiz. You're probably not going to beat him in a race. Even if you do, he's tugging you.
Though.
You got Cahill, you got Ashby, you got Alonso, and you got
6'3",
Zuma.
6'4".
You got Zuma coming off the bench. And then you look at Tottenham.
Costa.
You got Walker, you got Rose, Vertonghen, and Alderweireld. Everyone has a touch. Everyone can dribble. Everyone can ping.
Harry Kane's strong.
It's all about the style of play, though. Like Liverpool doesn't need fast defenders if they knew how to defend. You know, look at
security. It's a security blanket.
It is definitely
to let people go forward, and then they don't get caught.
Because you know your defenders can probably handle a 2v2 situation. At United, I mean, Smalling and Jones 2v2. Who knows, dude? Most of the time they get lucky, but it's because Smalling or Jones somehow uses his face to get in the way, you know what I mean? But when you look at Luiz and Cahill 2v2, they're probably going to win it,
solid,
dude.
Doug.
Yeah.
They're pretty solid.
Right now you got Otamendi and company building something.
It's just like Koscielny's got the speed, but he can get bodied by a guy like Costa.
Exactly.
So he doesn't have that perfect balance.
Exactly. So it's tough, man.
That's why you got to sign Virgil van Dijk.
And while we're talking about speed, let's not forget about probably one of the fastest players in the world who's injured still. Real Madrid's doing this without Bale.
Great shot.
Bro, I'm hearing more and more rumors.
Bale who?
I don't like it.
Bale?
Eagle keeps sending me rumors
Gareth
that
Bale.
Bale's going to get sold this summer.
I am Batman.
It's possible. The fans never took to
Bruce
him.
Wayne.
I've been doubting this rumor for a long time. Do you guys think Bale's going to get sold this summer?
I think he can be sold at any minute.
I wouldn't be surprised because the fans never took to him. It's not even his fault, dude. Like, he gave it everything, but the fans, maybe it's because he's Welsh or he comes from England.
But in my mind, it goes CR7, Messi, Suarez, Neymar, Bale at 5, and then Griezmann. Like, flip-flop them however you want.
Always injured, though.
Those are like the 6. Then everyone else is after that.
I think
Who are you going to replace Bale?
I think there's two reasons why Real Madrid. I think there's two big reasons why Real Madrid bought Bale back then.
In my top 10.
One, you bring him in to help get the Champions Leagues for Cristiano while his window's still kind of open. And then it would have been the transition. But I don't think Real Madrid actually thought Ronaldo would be on such a high level still. I thought they were going to... I think that Real was thinking that he's going to fade a little bit. Then there'd be, kind of changing the guard, pushing up. But because he's playing at such a high level, now it's almost like...
We don't need Bale to win?
No. I think Bale's still replacing Ronaldo, but Ronaldo's not leaving. But because Ronaldo is now... We're seeing the number 9 transition. 2 more years go by. He's probably going to be number 9 just de facto. But Bale can still play that wing and replace with Cristiano, did with the speed. Not saying like for like, but just with the style of play, the speed and power.
I'll tell you why it's not the same style of play in that close control.
No, I'm just saying speed. I said speed and power.
But that's why they never took to him, and that's why he's leaving, because he doesn't have the close control. He has speed, he has power, he has work rate, he has shooting, he has heading, he has crossing, He has all these pieces, but the Spanish have always loved
Deckers.
that close control. He's never had that, man. He has good touch, so if you're switching the ball 60 yards...
You don't need to sell him,
kills
man. I know.
What I'm saying, that close space, and I think that's why they were just never sold on him. Hazard, who I wouldn't say he's better than Bale, but
better touch,
he's going to have more
consistent.
highlight goals. He's going to have more Galactico goals.
Pass.
Bale's most famous goal was the one where he outran that player. Ran out of bounds,
Best
came back
asset.
Either
in.
that or the header of the Champions League final.
But was that the best goal or the most important?
He's had a couple of bangers,
Okay.
There's
man.
a difference.
He's had
I'm
some
talking
good-
about
The best
YouTube
goal, I
highlights.
fully understand. When he outran that dude when he was
It was
10
beast.
yards
The
behind.
dude was Mark Bartra. Unfortunately, he got injured, the whole Dortmund thing, but you got roasted, son.
Yeah, I put him on a body
Roasted,
bag.
toasted. Oh my goodness, buttered up.
You got loaned
Yeah.
out. You got sold.
Yeah, they were like,
got
we
sold.
can't.
But not only
have this.
that, I think Real Madrid also didn't think Isco and Asensio, like all those young
Asensio's
players,
another
they're looking like
Special.
prominent players where
Yeah.
they can sell Bale, and not only that, they can get more than what they paid.
Anthony
Way
was
more.
playing
Not
the
more.
4-4-2.
Yeah, I think they can.
Actually, yeah, he's
No,
not
see,
more.
I see them selling them because he's so injury prone. He's been injured every single season for multiple stretches, like multiple periods, and some lengthy layoffs with surgery this
Yeah.
year. He's hardly played this year. What the hell is the point of paying this guy all these wages? Just sell him.
Put it this
If
way.
you got Asensio coming in, who, in my opinion,
You
way
got-
more technical, maybe less speed, but
100%,
Asensio is
yeah.
nice, man.
He's their system. He came through too. And Hazard, man, again, Hazard, Costa. You saw that go through the pre-contract. Who knows? The 100% legitimacy of that, but it was reported by a lot of major
I
websites.
just think Hazard's premature.
Look, it might be premature, but there were rumors before they went
100%.
on this run.
100%.
And Hazard has won in the Premier League Player of the Year. He's won the league itself. I don't think he's tied enough to Chelsea to care whether they win a
He's
Champions
a mercenary.
League.
See, I
He's
think
a
he
mercenary.
is. I
Nah,
don't.
dude. I think he's a mercenary, dude.
I
Look,
think,
he's
never-
I
he's
think
never-
he'll-
Look what he did last year with
Exactly.
Jose. He's a
never
fucking
exuded
mercenary.
the energy of caring about Chelsea, or else he would have never been who he was last year. Even after
I'm saying I think he's somewhere in between. I don't think he's a mercenary. I don't think he's a John Terry. I love the club. I want to be here forever. I think he's somewhere in between that, where he has love for Chelsea, and I do think next year he wants to actually achieve greatness in the Champions League. Because if you remember,
How
he was the
can you
one.
not
He was the
achieve
one
greatness?
blamed for losing that PSG. Remember, he didn't track the runner. So
Yeah,
he was
yeah,
the
yeah.
one. I think he wants to make up for that.
I don't think
And I
he-
think the summer of 2018 is when we see Bale and Hazard potentially switch.
Well, I was thinking, if Real goes to United, go, let us buy De Gea this summer for 60, 65 million. Next summer, we'll allow you to buy Bale for 100, 110
No
million.
fucking
Bro.
way.
Do you think United
dude.
would do
no
it?
Way.
Hell no, that's
I think-
like,
I think
that's
you-
like the neighborhood bully
That's-
saying, "Let me borrow your bike for a second. I'll be right back."
And
I-
force you to pay
Hell no,
more.
he's not coming back with that
I
shit.
think United would maybe take that because they want Bale.
I don't see his
Who
price.
said
I
they
don't see
want
his, I
Bale?
don't see his
Time
price
out.
go.
I-
Who said they want Bale?
There's been rumors in the
No,
past that
Huss
yes,
rumors.
there's still rumors going out there that Bale is still linked a little bit to United.
No,
It's cooled
no,
down.
they're not.
I'll give you that. It's cooled down.
Huss, they're not.
This is like a
Yeah,
year.
we don't-
this
we
is
have
like
so
two-
many
it was like-
wingers.
No, that was like 2 years ago.
Yeah, Lingard. Yeah, leave Lingard in there. Yeah, you don't want Gareth Bale, but Lingard.
No,
got
I'm
him.
saying my club doesn't want him, dude. Like,
Yeah.
whether I want him, I can go play FIFA and get him. My club has never been linked this season.
He's
Okay,
Not
maybe
the
on
guy's
some
not
caught
like-
offside. Maybe on some caughtoffside.com.
Hey,
You're
chill.
being
That is a
you're being
that's
caught
a
offside.
Very valid.
Yeah,
website
really?
right there.
Sanchez go to Southampton. Yeah,
Dude,
really.
they told me Julian Draxler 48 hours. 48 hours he's gonna be at Arsenal. Son, bro.
Exactly,
I was texting
dude.
all my friends.
They stay
Texting
doing
all
that.
my friends.
Pre-order the jersey.
I didn't go to class.
You can't
Took
trust the
48
site actually
hours
called
later.
caught
I was
offsides.
sad.
They've been caught.
Sad.
Yeah, dude, they caught offside. It's in the title, man.
It's great. It's so funny how we didn't even talk about CR7 this game. Not one word really said, even though
Or-
Fernando Torres
He-
gave him
he-
that little push.
I was
You
gonna
got,
say,
you got to
what-
pass.
Yeah, I saw
You
that.
got to pass. Yo, fuck Fernando, man, trying to rattle.
Yeah,
He's not the
relax.
only one, man. Lots of this opening game was so high energy, so many yellows and tackles. But Madrid, man, you saw Ronaldo laughing at him.
Dude, that was
He's like, "You're trying to get my head, bro. You're fucking gonna lose. We're in the
That's-
final."
That's the
He's
game
laughing at you.
Atletico was trying to play, dude. They were trying to get these guys emotional, get them
Sent
pulled
off
into a
yeah.
street fight, and the dudes were just like, "No, we're not having any of this."
His team has been to the
So-
show and dance.
That being said, Real is going to the finals. Is this the end of Atleti?
Yes.
I know we'll talk about it again at the
Short-
end of La
short
Liga,
answer.
but is this?
I think
Short
this is
answer,
the end
yes.
of that golden era they had. I think unfortunately, they missed when they had, their best opportunity to win a Champions League.
So close.
I have one of those if
1 minute.
Answers,
1 minute
man.
away.
It's
I mean,
all- it's all about
on
One
that-
penalty, 1 minute.
Simeone leaves.
But on that rumor, Inter has been linked with Simeone. There have been rumors that he's been in Milan for lunches, et cetera, et
He
cetera.
said if he leaves for any other club, it's going to be a club he plays for or played for.
And guess who he played for? Inter. And guess who fired their coach this week? Nice and early to open up Rome, to send him a signal. Hey,
Jose
mofo.
style when Jose came to United.
Wow.
Same.
Open the door nice
Smoke
and early.
signals.
Yeah.
Bat signal, basically.
So
Come
and,
home.
And Inter has
Two
Chinese
coaches
money.
They're fired.
Inter has
within a
Chinese
year?
money. Yeah.
Wow.
I can't believe this club had 2 chances to win the Champions
It's
League.
crazy, dude.
I mean,
What a
they
run.
hadn't qualified for Europe in like 40 years. Then they do it 5 times, and like next year will be the 5th time consecutively they've qualified.
It's their heart, man.
But
It's
but
their
with Simeone,
manager.
the project's gonna fall apart after this.
Probably will.
You know,
And that's
Probably
what
will.
and then I think it's Griezmann, man. Rio Ferdinand had a very interesting take a couple weeks back, saying that he doesn't think Griezmann's a great player quite yet. And I agree with him, man.
I agree too.
Gotta
I agree
deliver
too.
when the moments.
He's 26 though.
highest
That's a
moment.
cool thing. So like he's got probably another 2 years before he really starts peaking.
He's got a chance.
He's
Then who
on the
knows?
upswing. If you're United, you want to get him now, not when he's 28, and hopefully squeeze 2 years. You want to get him now, get 3, 4, 5 years out of him, and go from there. But he's definitely a gamble. I think he's an important key to the puzzle, but I don't think he's the actual whole puzzle.
He's a
himself,
good
yeah.
gamble. He's a smart
Yeah,
gamble.
Yeah.
It's a low risk, high reward, basically. I feel like in my mind, but if Griezmann goes to United, it's going to be the same talk. He's coming to England. Will he be able to handle the physicality? I think that because he's a smaller dude, but if United doesn't win Europa this year and they don't make if they don't win the Europa and if they don't make
Top 4.
top 4, I feel bad for Europa next year. Oh, if Griezmann goes to United,
He won't. He won't.
he won't.
He'll wait
He's
till the
not-
year's over,
Yeah,
and then he'll go
that's
somewhere
why
else.
that's why United hasn't picked anyone up. Clearly,
how
there's
many
desperate
deals
need.
are dependent on teams making Champions
Well,
League?
I mean-
if there was ever a time to actually cheer for making top 4 in the EPL,
now.
it's this year.
It's now because there's 6.
Liverpool too,
there are
man.
6
That's
teams. There are 6
so
teams
many
who
moves
belong in that
depend on
top
that.
4.
Yeah.
There's 6 teams.
Jose,
who belong
Jose
in
came out and said that
Nah,
this
not
is
Spurs. Get out of
the game against
They'll choke.
the United Man U's game against Celta Vigo at Old Trafford is the biggest game of their history or in their history. He's like, I don't look at the past. I need to look forward to the future. This is our biggest game because this is going to determine the next year or 2.
that. Yeah.
It's going to have a big
This is
deterrent
it.
factor on the rest
He
of his
might
tenure.
get
Dude, you got
fired again.
Adidas. You got Adidas money as well, threatening to leave if there's another year of no Champions League. They have out clauses in their contracts. Who knows if they'll exercise it?
Nope. They're
Yeah,
making
still-
so much
they're
money.
making
Dude, with
so
those
much.
ugly
But either
new
way,
fresh, with
Okay.
those ugly new
You know what?
away kits, they should
All right,
exercise.
you just remind me of
I don't
something.
They should
I don't
exercise
think.
it.
Okay, let me hear this. Go ahead.
Not
Go
even
ahead.
about the shirts. I just absolutely hate all those stories that you. Oh, New Jersey leaked out. Oh, this leaked out.
Why?
No, they're not leaking out. They're letting them out.
Why are you so angry?
No, because it's
Who
always
said leak though?
no. There's so many times that you see
Yeah,
the
you
reports
give
like
a leaked uniform.
these
Why do you hate that?
these uniforms are leaked.
No,
leaking
you
out.
actually spend
most of
time
the
hating that?
Most
No,
of
yeah.
the time when you see the leaks, it's
No.
not even real
not
uniforms.
It's prototype.
It's people. Not
I-
even that. It's
No,
people
I
who
just get away with
Photoshop
just
some shit
Stop that.
and
Just
throw it out.
I hate
Just
leak.
ignore
Oh,
it.
cool.
Why
Why
Someone
does it
tell
bug
me.
you so much?
Yeah, just ignore it.
It's not.
You know why it bugs him? He clicks it every time.
No, I don't.
Yeah, right?
I don't
Every
because
time.
no. Actually, I'm like, who is clicking on this stuff? It's clickbait.
I am, dude. I'm curious to see
You
what's
baited
there.
it. If we're a fish, you'd be caught
Cool.
By what?
by a fisherman.
Curiosity?
Great shot.
You
By a
know,
fisherman.
Great shot. By what?
yeah, I bet you click on those leaked nudes though of Hollywood stars.
Oh, of course.
I bet you click on those.
Take my shirt off.
Click. Oh, virus. No,
I'm crazy. Hit me up. I'm down the street. What's up, Doc?
I'm not gonna get into it. Now I'm not even gonna get into this.
Man of the match. Man of the match.
That was gonna be
Before we do man of the match,
Let's do it.
deep.
I just
want to
say last thought on this game. We're talking about Zizou's style, like probably 10 minutes ago now. The way he has this team playing, I love it personally. Like, what's his name? Marcel's been more advanced than I've ever seen him in my life, and he's always been advanced.
You mean left wing
But
Marcelo?
he's level with Ronaldo, dude.
Dude, I
Like,
can't wait for him and
Play the
Alves,
strength.
dude.
Play
You're
the
gonna have to
strength.
But-
play for real defense.
It's gonna be
Because
the
Alves
various
is not gonna
battles.
put up with that bullshit of
no.
you hanging.
But they
up
both
top.
rampage.
Alves is a better
They both
defender.
rampage
But
up and down.
Alves drops. That's the difference.
He's a
That's
better
why he's at
defender.
Juve starting. Because like he'll
Well,
bomb.
this
but he
feeds into
drops.
what I'm trying to say here because Real gets lucky, man. So lucky. They had 20 shots on target, but they let up 18, or 20 shots in general. They let up 18, and what was it? 7 of those were on target. You had Navas with a double save.
Good job.
Dude, it's so risky. Last man tackles. Ramos with slides. I love it. That's the way I want to play, but it's so fucking risky.
That's why this is going to be
but they get the best defense in the world. If they go down 1-0, that could be the game.
But this is the best offense in the world.
It's crazy.
Now. This is why this is
But
a
look at
great
the risk
matchup.
What wins championship?
but-
Defense, offense.
we're
Let
gonna
us back
see.
to
You
it.
got Higuain, Dybala. Like there's no slouches on the team. Mandzukic, man, I can't say his name, man.
Mandzukic.
Mandzukic.
Yeah, you got that one. I'll let you get that.
Anyway, dude,
Dude, it's gonna be
just
incredible, Hal.
I'm scared.
Juve's so
So excited.
balanced.
So balanced. That's a
So
real team.
Balanced. But
Team of
again,
soldiers.
Midfield. Pjanic versus Cruz. Kadira, very experienced play. I think that's key. He's gonna.
I
Be
think
key.
he went
I
out
think
injured.
it depends how Kadira feels that day. Not even health-wise, just
Modric.
mentally. Is he clicking?
It's gonna be. Oh my god, I can't wait.
I'm
Sierra,
not pumped,
Sierra
dude.
7 levels Messi on Champions Leagues.
That'd be so
Wins
dope.
Ballon d'Or. Levels him on Ballon d'Ors.
Back to back.
Oh,
back
boy.
to back. Just to
Gigi
finish it
Buffon
up.
wins a Ballon d'Or.
Zizou wins 2 back-to-back. Zizou's first years as manager.
Fuck this
What do
guy.
you do after this? I'd retire.
True.
I'd
I'd
go
be like,
coach
hey.
France to the World Cup in a year.
That's
and,
so
and,
true,
and then I'd
dude.
leave. I'd be like,
Go
all right.
coach France, dude.
I'd be done.
I win
I'd
a
be
World Cup
done.
and be like, I'm done. Meanwhile, he had the best teams.
Comes
Ever.
in 2 Champions Leagues back-to-back. First one to do it in 20 years.
I love it.
Man of the match for me.
And don't act like France is gonna be any slouch either. So I mean, you
That's what
go
I'm saying.
No
Two
way.
you go
teams.
right in there. Oh,
Hey,
Get
dude,
Pogba
you
and
could do
Conte.
both jobs, I guess. Like people.
Yeah,
That's
they don't
insane.
anymore. But yeah,
That's
they're
insane.
allowed
You can
to.
I got Navas. A man of the match, man, just because he had 3 or 4 actual
Like
he had
that
to
shot.
be
goal-saving
controlled.
tackles. Yeah,
His touch, ball rolled back to him one time. You see, he was a little nervous. His touch was shit. But
it's a big stage.
yeah, he made the saves, man. Looked good.
I'm gonna give it to Isco, man. I think this guy might be my new favorite, number 10, just because he's so like, just.
He reminds you of Jack Wilshere. What Jack Wilshere could have been.
Didn't I say that
Yeah,
last
the
week, man? He has the
bow-legged.
bow-legged, the feet pointed inside.
his
He's
lateral-
running like
his-
he doesn't have his whole body under
His
control.
lateral movement is so tight. Like he just left to right. Well, it's lateral.
He's been
I guess.
doing it for a while, guys. Since those U19 tournaments.
Yeah, he's a boss.
He's been known for a while.
I
but
love
I
that
gotta
he's
give
getting
it to.
joy.
You love it. What?
That he's getting joy in
Yeah.
the starting lineup.
I gotta give it to Luka Modric, man. One of my favorite players. One of the players I respect the most.
Amen.
That was just a motorcycle.
Tom
ride
sneezes
by.
when he lies.
man, I want to give it to Fernando Torres just because it's El Nino. Love that dude. I'll agree with Al Navas.
I want to give. I really would like to give it to Modric, like Tom, because he dictated the whole play of the game, the whole flow, and I love the guy. Beautiful player, but just for the saves that he made, because all they needed were a few goals.
Yeah.
Stop sneezing, bro. Let him go. Don't hold him in.
I'm holding him in for the show.
Don't hold him in.
I'll
The
give
better man.
Are you
PFC.
farting through your nose right now?
You fall into
Juventus.
your mouth. I can smell it from here.
Hey,
God, you can hear it,
destroyed.
Juventus 2, Monaco 1, 4-1 on aggregate.
called you
Juventus go
breathsticks.
through.
Papi Latin. Oh, this guy was everywhere, man. Well, not really everywhere, but game started out like fire, bro.
Yo, wait.
Did you not almost shit yourself? You thought he was gonna score in like the first 10 minutes. He was offsides. The ball was like way up in the air. Hits it with his left foot. Hits off the inside of the post. And right then, I was like, this is a comeback. This could be the comeback.
How many haters are
This guy.
out there right now waiting for him to drop off, and he just hasn't? Every time it's like, oh, he's a young kid. He's having a couple good games. He's not. You know,
I don't think
reality will
say
set
these
it.
things, man. I've heard all positivity about this
No.
kid.
I'm sure there's some
There's
negative people.
always haters out there, man.
Us is the hater.
Yeah, you're the hater. Apparently,
when's this
You're
fancy-
either like the chairman.
Nah, dude.
He's taking himself.
I hope that he calms down a little bit so Monaco can keep him, so he doesn't come to.
He's got to
Us.
learn. You got to learn from Martial.
He's leaving.
You got to learn from Martial.
I just don't want
He's
him to come.
leaving.
I don't know. You
Got
got
too many people too excited about this kid. Someone's going to take a risk on him. Should he leave? I don't think
What
so.
we thinking? 120?
Nah, let's not get crazy. But I'm thinking
120?
like 60 to 80.
You got to
Let's get it.
learn.
Martial-
60's fine.
Learn
Martial
from-
went for 60, dude, and no one was buzzing
Martial,
about
yeah.
Martial.
No, people were buzzing.
No,
not like this.
Come on, bro.
This is
This
like
is a
new-
buzz. This is a real buzz.
This
When-
is Champions
when
League
you're looking at-
semifinals.
When you're looking at Fox, you're looking at NBC Sports, you're looking at BBC, you're looking at Sky, you're looking at all of them saying the same thing, this kid's the truth. This is real buzz.
Okay, this kid's the truth. This is like...
This is real buzz.
No, Martial has some buzz, bro.
Look,
don't
be
a prisoner of the moment.
No, what I'm saying is buzz.
Prisoner of the moment.
Not at all, man.
I like it.
What I'm saying is the buzz for Martial was like...
Less than Mbappe.
Was like a college buzz guy. You know
I've
what I
heard
mean?
the word buzz all the times now.
D1 check. Yeah, we're gonna keep saying buzz. Buzz is the buzzword.
It's the buzzword.
It's the buzzword. No, Martial won the college football championship. Gang of people watched it. A lot of people know about it.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was a QB of the college football champion, Martial. Mbappe Lotine has got some Brady heat.
He was the rookie of the year in the pros. He was the rookie of the year.
Ezekiel Elliott.
Not even rookie, bro. This kid is...
He's a rookie. He's 18.
No, I know, but I'm saying the buzz, dude. He's got world buzz going.
So you're talking about Brady winning the Super Bowl first year?
That buzz. That kind of buzz, yeah.
That buzz.
That kind of buzz.
Oh, so when you guys bring it to American sports.
Hey, what's he won?
The Huzzbuzz.
No, I didn't say...
Yeah, okay.
No, I'm
so
saying the
you
buzz.
can't get that.
No, but Martial hasn't won either. So, we're not comparing wins. We're comparing...
Yeah, he's like the Randy Moss.
Say Brady, you compare wins.
No, Brady.
If we're doing football, he's like Randy Moss when he came in. The guy out there scoring the goals, scoring the
Too
touchdowns.
much cross-section happening right now.
What? Hey, we want to talk about the sports? Let's talk about the sports.
First 10 minutes, Sammy Khedira goes down with a hamstring injury. Marquisio subbed in. This sucks for Juventus, man. They need to get a guy like that back. He's has so much experience. Starts for Germany still. So you never want to lose a guy like that. It just shows how deep this Juventus team is, man. But Monaco had a great start, probably first 10 to 15 minutes. Juventus, I think that they just showed that they were a better team. They were the more dominant team. They grew into the game. Dani Alves, man, keeping up with Mbappe, covering because it looked like Monaco was trying to isolate Barzagli on that left side of the field.
Yeah, the old man.
And look, Mbappe was doing a good job going at him, sending him the wrong way, a couple step-overs here and there, but he had to contend with Dani Alves, who just got back, made a great crunching tackle on him, hits it out of bounds, and like this, I think Dani Alves was the best player on the field. I'm now willing to step out there and say Dani Alves is in my top 12 players in the world.
Oh my God! Relax.
Caught in the moment, huh?
Yeah.
Buzz
What do you say?
It's all form.
A prisoner of the moment. Come on.
It's all form. It's all form.
Are we talking about 2017?
Yeah, you can say he's the hottest right now.
Yeah, it's
but
all form.
Okay.
It's all form.
Yeah, he's the hottest right
It's
now.
all form because, dude, 3 assists and a goal over 2 legs, and he's been the previous one too. Dani Alves is playing the best football of his career right now.
Yo, I'll give him top 3.
Barcelona,
I'll
man.
give him top 3.
He did that for a decade at Barca.
He's been doing that. The difference is we just saw him do it in a different jersey.
In a semifinal against a
That's
shit
the thing.
defense.
That's the thing. Doing it in the semifinal of the Champions League. And,
Yeah.
bro, just
He's got pedigree, man. He's Barca.
But he was the best player out there over Dybala, over all these guys. When I was watching the game, I was like, this guy's everywhere. He's the crosses are perfect. His game is so matured.
He's got wisdom, man.
35.
Like he knows how to play that right wing where he's like, I can be up here and still be safe. I can still get back. I can go a little further. He's never in the wrong spot. Never makes a bad pass usually. Never loses the ball. That's what you need from experienced veterans.
He had that little toe poke push to Dybala, who took an extra touch.
Yeah.
I thought he should have hit it first. He was like, it was
Dude,
incredible.
You know what? It's a guy who's finally found a system. I know at Barcelona he was playing right wing back, quote unquote, but we all know it was a flat back 4. He just Busquets would cover for him or whoever would cover.
But he really
for
had to
him.
get back all the
Here,
time.
yeah, exactly. Here it's 3 center backs at the back.
Yeah,
no
so-
matter how far you bump forward, they're always +1. So you kind of have some time, and it's not just 3 bum ass center backs. You got arguably one of the best right now, Bonucci, kicking ass, and then you got arguably one of the best of all time, Chiellini, right next to him, and then Barzagli is there to help,
But he's still
got it too. There's no, it's not
Just
like
the
he's clearly third in that
experience, bro.
rating, but it's still way, way up there. So when you're a guy like Dani Alves, now you can truly focus on being that right mid we all knew you were without having to drop back.
Yeah.
But because of who he is, his mentality, his work rate, his work ethic, his team spirit, he still drops back and gets his job done. That's why I was never super sold on Marcelo. Offensively, I think Marcelo and Dani Alves, same guys, different styles obviously, but same guys. But I always gave Dani Alves that edge. Different position, I get it. But in my fullback, I'd rather see a fullback like Dani Alves. I respect that more than a guy like Marcelo who happens to
100%.
play on a
and
better
Dani Alves
team.
is a better player. He's, I think, always been a better player. than Marcelo all around. Defensively, going forward is a little bit tricky, but overall, even just his head, being able to keep his cool a little bit, I think he's a little bit better at that than Marcelo as well. Dude, Chiellini though.
How about his goal though? Off the corner kick, a one-time volley.
That's when I was like, all right, like
I've
seen him do it too. He's done it at Barca. He's done it for Brazil. He's hit free kicks. But
the context of the situation, man,
Yeah.
the context of it all is ridiculous.
And I count that as an assist. The goal he had to Mandzukic.
Yeah, it should be an assist. It's bullshit that he didn't get it, but that's an assist.
Perfect cross. And again, who starts that counterattack?
GG.
Gigi Buffon recognizes
with the sock,
The double
throw-in,
throw.
the illegal throw-in. The heel came up.
Yeah, he did bring up the
heel came up.
I saw it and I was like, oh, the heel came. I was like, actually, you get more power. Like, he doesn't have to worry about it.
Yeah, that's why they make you keep your heel down when you're taking a throwing. Because if you had your heel up, you'd get way more power.
Dude,
I do that when I play goalie sometimes. The double throw. You guys don't do that?
I don't play goalie.
It's
bro.
all about no.
never know, bro.
Sorry, bro.
No, you guys never jumped in the net.
I mean, I have,
Yeah.
but like, it's
It's
not
not
really
fun.
goalie.
Bro, it's not fun.
No, you only.
Nah, man. Dude,
I don't-
like when you have grown ass men pinging
I don't mind
balls at you, bro.
Man, one of my favorite things to do in soccer was
Sit
being
with
the
my
guy
chest.
being the guy in the wall that charged the ball in the free kicks. That's my favorite job.
No thanks.
I was always that guy.
You know who I
You know,
was?
because then you get ants, man.
I was the guy.
Just gives you, your adrenaline goes from 60 to like 200.
I was the guy behind the wall telling him to step. That was my favorite position.
I was definitely the wall. As you can tell from our video from the free kick challenge.
I was
Al
a free kick
complicated.
taker.
Concussion.
That's the
Dude, you
worst.
can just see it.
We're
Like,
not doing another free kick challenge with Al in there, dude. Him and his Lampard free kicks.
Dude,
Taking heads
Jesus.
trying to end the
we
world.
have to actually bring a real wall in.
off. Yeah, we should.
We should just like
We should.
go to some training ground and just like steal one. I mean, borrow one.
Steel take borrow. Yeah, steel take. I love that.
2
You're
out of
crime.
5.
Just great. Permission.
Just maybe ask for it. Maybe we can look at it.
legal.
Maybe we'll just go back to our normal walk.
Dude, Chiellini with there were moments in here that made me realize just how great of a player he is. Like in the 19th minute, Mendy has an amazing cross, and he just beasts over Falcao, clears it with his header, excuse me. Then there's another moment when Mendy puts it across on the ground. Falcao's back post just to tuck it in.
Bro,
Yeah.
And he
Chiellini.
deflects it. He opens up
Almost
his
scored
hip
an own goal.
with his right foot, and he's left-footed,
You know
by the
what's-
way. He hits it out, and Gigi Buffon just embraces him, like whispers in his ear, sweet nothings, and it was because he really saved their ass.
Dude, he literally, if you watch the replay and you think, oh, he got lucky, his ankle is straight, the ball's heading towards it, he opens up his right angle so the ball can skid off at an angle. It's
I love that
the
shit.
most
Like-
brilliant piece of defending
Oh my
I've
God.
seen in a while, man. Just
I love
the
that stuff.
balls on this dude. Now, granted, you're up big on the scoreboard, so you can take risks like that.
No, but that was the only way to defend that, in my opinion.
I know, but what I'm
Like-
saying is, like,
No, because you're facing that way. Like, you're facing your own net. The chances of Jamie Carragher would have buried that bottom
I
corner.
think, no, I
Because
think
he was king of the own goal.
I think
But
usually
it's just-
Martin Keown,
it's
too.
to
Martin
throw.
Keown.
It's to throw someone off. You wouldn't even, as a defender, to be safe, you wouldn't even try to touch it. You would go at it, almost quote unquote dummy it, hoping that the person at the
Or
back
try and kick it
post
kick it
will send
across.
it back.
Send it
Yeah, we
back.
talked about this last week. 2 weeks ago, when they played when Falcao pushed Chiellini into the advertisement board. He just turned around and smiled. The experience that backline has, you cannot rattle them.
Yeah.
How we were just talking about
Madrid today.
Atletico
So
was
the
trying
same
to
story.
rattle
Yeah.
Real Madrid and Cristiano.
They know what's up. They know they're
It's-
in the final.
It's
Yeah.
easier to rattle them than it is Juventus backline. They are so stone cold in their head, just like boom, they're focused.
Yeah, they're
And
badass, man.
but not only that, they're enjoying it. There's a difference between being focused and just doing your job, and they're actually like just loving it. They're
And I
just
think they have two different motivations, man. I think this Juventus team is motivated by
Clean sheets.
Buffon.
GG.
I think that's the main guy motivating. It's like, all right, you've won the World Cup, and you have yet to win this trophy. You know, we're trying to do this one for Gigi. There's rumors that he may retire this summer, although we know he is trying to play in the
Dude, there've been those
2018 World
rumors.
Cup.
There've been those rumors for the last 6
for so
years.
long. Then
That's hilarious.
I see Madrid motivated. The motivator is Sergio Ramos, but I think Ronaldo is the motivation. Like,
Yes,
this guy's
that's for
great. Zizou's also the motivation. This guy's great. Let's prove that he's the best coach. Let's prove we have the best player in the world right here. So it's going to be very interesting, man. Again,
The number 9 position is the motivation for Real Madrid. The number 1 position and goalkeeper is the motivation for Juventus.
I love it, man. My favorite player of the day.
Mbappé, Lotin.
Glick, dude.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Glick,
Let's just check.
defender, was just bullying all kinds of
such an
people,
asshole. He's such an ass.
stomping on people. I was like, look at this guy really just...
See,
Oh,
but
I'm
you
gonna
just get in
leave.
his face. He's just like, yeah, what?
Because he knew.
What-
Glick knew
dude,
he had gotten his licks in already. He was kicking at, he stomped Higuain.
Higuain.
Yeah, he should be not banned,
Retro.
but suspended. Yeah, suspended for that. That was
Well,
a douchebag move.
You know
It's
why?
like huge. Dude. You look down and then stomp on the dude.
You know why I disagree with that? Higuain kicked at Bakayoko. So
Yeah, that's
Bakayoko
true.
bodies him.
That's
Higuain kicks at Bakayoko's
Kicks at him.
right calf. And I see Glick as like, oh, all right, you want to play that game with my teammate?
Dude,
I'm
he
a stomp
upped
on
the
you.
ante big time.
Dude,
on
what
that.
about Higuain crying on as he gets off the field after he gets his treatment? You literally see in his tears he's crying and he's like pointing at Glick, like that's the guy who stomped me. Like that was so weird. I was like, you're a full grown man
After the
crying,
game.
'cause you got barely stomped.
After the game, he basically he just said it happens. And
What,
whatever.
Glick?
Yeah.
I
It-
love it, dude.
Oh, he's a
Hey,
savage.
He's the bad guy.
He was
I'm okay. Hey, I'm okay with you having certain people on your team like that.
Yeah,
because
you're
you
not-
need that.
You're not on the field to make friends, man. Look, I'm not saying you should be out there stomping people, but like if you
When the
get
team's
stomped,
up 4-0 on you, those are the guys I like. Those are the guys I want on my
yeah,
side.
you're gonna feel
Oh,
something.
you're winning 4-0? Nah, you're not going home and sleeping nicely, bro.
Yeah, you're gonna get in the shower and you're gonna feel this
Yeah.
burn on the back of your leg real quick,
Exactly,
and you're gonna
bro.
remember me.
So that's, yeah.
Break some fingers or toes out there.
And your boy, let's wrap it up
Oh.
with your boy.
Oh, actually,
okay, go ahead.
real quick.
Let's wrap it
I
up
don't know
with
why. I don't know why he didn't start. That's ignorance to me. But Thomas Lamar didn't start for Monaco. He's been starting for them this whole time.
You know, it was an interesting shape Monaco played. They came up with the 3-5-2. They had Raji back there with Jamerson and Glick. And they actually played João Moutinho, very experienced player.
Love that guy.
Bakayoko was the main sitter. And then Bernardo Silva at the attacking mid. Then they had the fullbacks. That's why I was wingbacks versus wingbacks. I think Leonardo
Yeah, it was
Jardim
Mendy.
adjusted his system. Instead of using the 4-4-2, he realized that they were just getting overloaded and overworked with those wingbacks, and they weren't offensive enough in the first leg. So I think he tried to switch it up and match wingback for
The
wingback.
only way you beat a 3-5-2, in my opinion, is
With a good team.
Oh,
You know, yeah, because we
Definitely
saw,
with
we
a
saw like
good team.
Everton try to do it, and well, they
Yeah.
get smoked.
yeah, but I think a 4-3-3 does it. If you have that tight, if you have your midfield more tight, the central midfielders more tight.
What about 4-4-2?
4-4-2, you always lose that midfield battle. That's why in a 4-3-3 and a 4-4-2 game, 4-3-3 will have more possession and will have more shots. Because you always +1 in that midfield. Because you only have 2 center mids. You know, assuming that your number 9 isn't a false 9 and drops back into center mid. So that's why you rarely see the 4-4-2 on like super offensive teams. Because you see a 2-forward system, definitely, but rarely a 4-4-2.
Yeah, guys, this is really like soccer intensive. So if you're a newer listener and you're hearing us speak about the number system, just look up, football or soccer number system.
By position.
Yeah, by position, and you'll understand exactly what we're referencing here when we say Gigi Buffon is the number 1, Cristiano Ronaldo is the number 9.
And very simplistically, when it comes down to formations, like a 4-4-2, you start at the back, go defense, midfield, strikers.
It's funny though, in Europe they always include the goalkeeper. They always say 1-4-4-2.
Yeah, no.
1
I hate that.
4-3-3.
No.
So what, you going to play
What are you
0
gonna
or a
have,
2?
2
Don't
back
watch.
there? We all know it's 1. No,
And
Huddersfield left out, man.
wins,
Stuart
loss,
Bach.
wins, losses, ties. Not wins, ties, losses.
yeah, I like that. Yeah.
Mm.
I was
and
raised
that's
on
the-
WLDs. Wins, losses, draws.
You were?
Yeah. Well, I mean, I was watching the sport forever, so like, you guys watch.
I was too,
basketball,
man. Like it's an American thing. Like they do that a lot.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. So you grew up watching American sports, so you saw wins, ties, losses.
I don't like it though.
I don't like it either.
Oh.
Only because I didn't grow up with it.
Everyone likes the metric system.
Wait.
Except for
What
Americans.
did I say? I didn't like the
Same
wins, ties,
thing.
losses.
I don't know. Whatever the.
I like the ones with the losses at the far right.
Yeah, so you like the wins, ties, losses. You said you didn't. So, yes, you like the win. I also agree, but... Oh, my God. Sorry, guys.
The dumbest topic ever.
All right.
You got talking about number 1s and 9s, so I was like,
All right, real quick.
got me thinking about shit.
You,
Talking about real shit, man, like systems. You guys talking about win, losses, and draws, bro. Like,
It was meant to be
I
brief.
like the order.
Dude, I enjoyed it.
No, I
Yeah.
like the
Oh,
losses
I
because
enjoyed
it shows
it,
that the
dude.
team.
All right.
Come on,
so,
man.
I'll get up and leave.
Tiki and Al, honestly, Think about this before you're answering quickly. Did Pogba leave Juventus too soon? Think about that. Because they're going to the finals again in Champions League, where he could have went to United in 2 years from now or next year. But
If they win
he
it,
went
that's
to the finals in Champions League.
he's been there.
and does that speak numbers about Pogba?
No, I just think he reached there and he's like, all right, we've won the league 5 times in a row since I've been here, 4 times. So maybe it's time to move on. We made it to the final, we lost. Are we going to get back there? We might. If we get there, we're going to win. We might. Real still has maybe the better chance to win this game, but more money, big transfer, go back home. He always loved United when he was there. So did he go too soon? I don't know. Maybe.
Yeah, it depends. It depends on him, man. It depends on his goals. If his goals was to cash out on this, on this fame that he had, and he thought that, staying another season with Juve might hurt, that transfer fee, hurt the endorsements, then no, he didn't go too soon. But if his goal was to win the Champions League this year, which clearly it wasn't because he went to United, so I don't think he cared that much for the
future. He's gonna be there for a
was
while.
more. Yeah, he didn't care about winning the Champions League now because he would have. He wouldn't have transferred to a club that doesn't even building. We weren't even in the Champions League, so it's not like we fell out. So he knew coming in, there's no Champions League football. There's no chance I win a Champions League this year. So no, I don't think in his head he left too soon. But if you're a pundit, you could argue that.
But also, who saw Juve making it to the finals
again?
Or the final?
Yeah.
Not many.
Nah.
Well, I know, but I mean, if Pogba stayed, you could say that.
Yeah, but if Pogba stayed, would they have the money to purchase Higuain and Pjanic? Those are the two players they brought in. Those are crucial starters for them.
Yeah.
But then again, if Pogba, when he went to EPL, was he more worried about making the money and becoming the face of the team? Because at Juventus, he was not the face. Now he's the emoji of United.
Yeah, for now he is, man. But you look at United right now, and I don't know how we got here, but you look at it's a team without leadership. You can say Rooney's there, yada yada, but you look at this is a team without a proper captain on the pitch starting.
Ibra is the captain. He's the leader.
But that's a fantastic point, man. A guy who came in for a free transfer, I get it, he's Ibra, came into Manchester United and is basically the leader over Rooney. That's when I knew there was something wrong. Rooney, I'm just not sold on him anymore, man. I think he's checked out for whatever reason. Could be just being at United too long. It could be age.
Too many weddings.
Could be a bad manager who doesn't have faith in him. Could be a lot of things. Regardless,
too many beers.
Yeah.
Could be too many
That's
beers.
Why I said too many weddings.
But regardless, there's no leader at United. There's a vacant spot, and I think Pogba, having grown up watching the Keanes of the world, the Scholes, for a little bit Ronaldo. There's a vacant hole. United probably told him.
Antonio Valencia for me is that's a captain, bro. But how vocal is he? I don't know. I'm not in that locker room.
That's the thing, man. I think United has always needed not necessarily vocal on the field, but a guy with an S on his chest. So you look at Keane. He wasn't a big character.
No.
But he had that S on his chest. Yeah. You look at Scholes, S on his chest. You look at historic captains, Gary Pallister, S on his chest.
Cantona was captain, too.
Yeah, you look at Carrick, there's not an S on his chest. I love Carrick. Important for United. There's no S on that chest. Smalling, Jones, De Gea. We can run through. The only person with an S on his chest, like you said, is Ibrahimovic at that club. So I think part of the reason why Pogba came in is to try to be that guy with an S on his chest. Unfortunately, this season he found out you got to earn that S on your chest. You can't just show up, pop up a bunch of emojis, make some fancy haircuts, cool touches here and there, and we're automatically going to give you United's leadership. He's got to earn it.
Everyone's gunning for you. That's the thing. When you come in with a price tag like that,
the
you
whole
have to
world.
understand. Everyone's gunning for you. The media, the players you play against.
The Hussies.
The players you play with.
Definitely the buses. Yeah, some players on that squad are like, oh, yeah,
why are you getting all the money?
And it's like, yeah, all that stuff, man. But just to bring it back to Kylian Mbappé.
Let's wrap it up.
He broke another record. Not only did he absolutely he scored against Gianluigi Buffon. Someone posted up that Messi's never scored against Buffon, and Kylian Mbappé scored one goal.
I love that cheeky shout.
Little sneak diss right there. But he also broke the record of biggest age difference between goal scorer and goalkeeper.
That's a stretch.
In the Champions League.
They have a teenager.
Actually,
no.
Mbappe's 18 years old. Buffon's 40 years old. But the official numbers by day is 7,621 days.
So 21 and I have to do that out.
What a bailout. Why did you even start?
No.
21
Act like you're ever gonna get that.
I tried to do it quick. I tried to do it quick. And then,
Over the 7.
I thought he was on the couch. He was going to bullshit us some number. Yeah, so that's 21.
No, it was one of those things you start talking out loud. He's like, shh. Oh, damn it.
Usually we call it an inner monologue, but with you,
It's just called a monologue.
yeah.
Man of the match.
Danny Alves.
Danny
by far.
Alves.
This guy was unbelievable on the night.
Danny
I agree.
Alves, man of the match.
Agreed.
I have to give it to him,
He
man.
deserves another tattoo.
Hello, Mandy Z. Man
diseased?
Man disease. Manzukic.
Man
disease.
Man, he had a
That's saying I used to say back then in the
he
day.
could play a prominent role in this final
Did.
that we got coming. He played a big role in the game.
He's a
getting the
low-key
goal,
guy.
but solid, man. He's really peaking this point in the season, which a lot of players are.
So that wraps it up for Champions League. You got Juve and Real Madrid in the final in a couple of weeks.
We'll have that prediction show for you.
You know it. Let's wrap it up real quick with a makeup game in the Premier League.
Why it's got to be real quick.
Southampton.
Just throw it out.
It's not important.
Southampton 0, Arsenal 2. Important away ducats here in this makeup game for Arsenal.
Look, man, the Gunners are on a run. Beat Man United 2-0. Beat Southampton 2-0.
They're finally shooting
And
back.
this is what Wenger does. Okay, now, obviously,
Changes formation?
there are 3 games left. No. When it comes to crunch time and top 4, say what you want. Make fun of Arsenal about, some
No, that's true.
fans
Yeah, they always
celebrating
find a
top
way.
4.
Tom's
Find a way.
But in the
That's true.
past 16 years, he's found a way to do it consecutively. So this is around that time, man. We left it a little late this year. I'm not happy about it. And the pressure's going to be on because if Arsenal lose any of their remaining games, essentially, the dream is over. And we might have to play Europa football like a couple of 1-2
And even with that,
two
man,
douchebags in here.
even with that, if United happens to win the Europa, I know we repeat it every week, guys, but we get new listeners. If United wins the Europa, that means only 3 teams get to go to the Champions League.
No, all 4.
Positive?
Yeah, each league can send up to 5. Yeah.
All right, guys.
We talked about this a while ago.
Did we?
Yeah, I cleared it up.
Sorry,
Yeah,
guys, I'm
different.
losing it.
Yeah.
I'm old school.
No, that's what
was
it used to be because you
Yeah.
guys fucked out Tottenham.
Yeah.
That was the funniest thing
Yeah.
I've ever seen in
If-
my life.
If United finished 4th
Or Chelsea
and
did.
won Europa, then I think people would be screwed.
Leicester had to win and United had to win. So Leicester was the last English team in the Champions League. They'd win it, and then United had to win it along with the 4. And then Arsenal, they get there, doesn't matter.
Cool.
Look, man, unusual suspects in this one. Aaron Ramsey, Rambo, balling.
Now you like him?
No, I don't like
Okay.
him. He played well in this game.
Oh,
down.
Speaking of people that you sometimes like and sometimes don't like, who scored the other goal?
Giroud. Subs in. Welbeck got the start, but look, Alexis Sanchez, a guy I love. Give me consistency with this one. He scores a miraculous goal, just turning defenders inside and out. Dude's dying, like breakdancing out there.
That goal was
Finishes with
rude.
his left foot. This is why I think, he's arguably the best player in the league because of goals like this.
Oh, I love that you added that A word 2 weeks ago. You
Arguably
were
now.
just
Yeah, no, it's arguable because you have to
been
look at the team.
arguable.
No, it hasn't.
Been arguable all season.
Aaron Ramsey, though, getting himself an assist. Ozil, love to see the superstars connecting. And Mustafi was back in the lineup. So, good on you. Cristiano out.
Rob Holding
Just surprising. Yeah, Rob Holding, man. The young boy.
played against United.
Doing work. So, love to see it. And Huss went off for fantasy.
Coming for you, Keith.
Yeah, can you just thank Arsenal for helping you out over here?
Hey, who was the only one that didn't have
Hey.
Sanchez? Was it Farid that was the only one that didn't have Sanchez captain? Oh, it's Tom!
Tom didn't have him at all.
I dropped him for Hazard. Literally dropped him.
You know what, though?
That's what
To be fair, I was still a bit disappointed. He didn't
So
get
greedy.
I triple captained him. I
How
was
many points did
expecting
he get you? How many points did he get you?
like 42 or something. I was expecting that's times 3.
Yeah, bro, that's good.
That's what 14 points. Yeah, that's
Well, look,
pretty
the
good.
only difference is that he had 2 games. So, 40-something is good.
That's 7
but I see
each.
Huss's point. Like, he could have had a goal in both games.
Or
Things
2.
could have got out of control.
That's what happens when you switch him back to left wing and not when he was playing striker at the beginning of the year. Because when he was playing striker, woo!
Yeah, but when Arsenal
telling you.
started dragging their balls on the ground, it's because Lexi was in that position. And they were just too one-dimensional. It's either they had Giroud in there for long balls or Lexi up there for balls behind. With Welbeck, they're more dynamic. That's why they're playing better, dude. And Giroud playing a perfect role again.
I'm for fantasy.
He's doing work. He's doing work coming off the bench. Got to give a big shout out to Petacek. Made some great saves in this game.
he did.
A special one on Nathan Redmond.
Yeah.
He had a ping from like 30, and
Dude,
it was a great save.
Redmond's another guy. One more year with Southampton, bro, and then it's time for him to go to like either a Tottenham, Everton, not top 4 necessarily.
Yeah,
But that nice little upgrade for himself.
get himself in
Yeah,
Liverpool.
I like that guy.
Not top 4.
Exactly.
One of those type of teams.
Like a feeder club
Yep.
where players go to develop and then go on to the Barcelonas of the world.
Now let's settle down.
The Halls of the world. Markovic.
He's doing it.
Yeah, he is at the bottom of the table.
Well, you know what? He's still on loan if they want to buy him for like
Liverpoolians
5. The thing is, they're not going to get the $20 million back for him that they sell. But that's also what happens when you give someone $200 million and all they do is spend it on 15 and 20 million. Not dollar. I get stuck on that.
dollar a pound.
Well,
I know what you're
pound.
saying, yeah.
But that's, I mean, when you have that much money, you have to go buy some top class people, and they didn't. Mark, he's a great person to bring in, but he should be like your 4th signing, or if he's going to be the next type of big thing, he shouldn't be your top 2.
You got him going. You got him going on Liverpool.
And
All right, dude. Let's preview.
I was just
Man
going to go.
United,
I was just going to talk
Celta.
real quick about me and Keith Brimcat. 14 points
Go about talk
below
about
you now.
yourself. Go ahead.
I'm just saying,
I was just kidding.
you better get that lineup set. You might actually have to start getting those people in there. Take some minus points.
Bet.
I don't know if you have enough subs in there.
Coming for that ass, Keith.
He's bench boost this week.
You ain't about that life, Keith.
I got bench boost in my pocket.
Oh, we're about to boost that bench.
I'll boost that dude.
I got at least 10 players. They're doing double match week this week.
Double.
14 points.
That means 2.
I could give
Thank you, Tom. Thank you for putting a flat tire in this, dude. He was going off on some WWE 1990s.
I'm just ad-libbing back here, bro. I'm the Flavor Flav to this.
He's the hype man.
Well, the problem was I looked up at one point and when he said it, I just saw. Oh man, it's good. It's a fun. I mean, it's coming down to the wire. It's fantastic. I got one Brimcat gone. Now I got to take care of the other.
Cool.
Call the exterminator.
Tomorrow, United, Celta Vigo, games at Old Trafford.
Come on, Celta.
The most important game. I think I can remember in the last, 4 years, Al?
2 away goals.
It's got to be the most
It's our
important game
biggest cup
since-
final since Fergie.
Since, yeah.
Our biggest
Since the old man.
prize available
Oh
to
my
us
God.
since
If
Fergie.
man, you lose. You gotta shave your beard.
All right, that's fine.
Damn.
That was
I thought it
open
meant
for a little
something
more
to
pain.
him.
Yeah, I'll take a Brazilian. Who cares?
What about going all bald?
Shave my head? That's weird.
Yeah.
Summertime, man, I'll get all burned up.
Hair
No, I'm
and
all set
beard.
with that.
That's true.
I'm not going to hinge my life upon that, dude.
Hey, you don't believe in your club?
I believe in my club, man, but anything can happen. Huh?
If
You don't
they,
think so will happen?
If
Put
they-
the hair on it.
Yo, put Tom's hair on it, too.
Nah.
It's got to be,
I'm
yeah.
trying
You
to
can't
go
just have
bald.
his hair on the line.
Come on, man. You guys
See,
at
what kind
home,
of deal
you're
is this,
already
man?
winning.
You don't have
What are
faith
the
in
odds?
Celta Vigo?
Hey,
It's the odds. I'm playing the odds here.
I'll cut my nails and you shave your head. Is that fair?
That's fair.
I'll brush my
That's the
teeth.
bet you made
Exactly.
with him.
Sucks when there's 2 Man U dudes in here. Got each other.
Hussey's against you.
Hussey wasn't gonna say shit though.
It was kind of funny
Yeah, he
though.
was just gonna chill.
But honestly,
In the
if United loses tomorrow or today, if you guys are listening, we gotta send some messages to Tiki and Al. Make
Yeah,
sure
this
that
would be bad.
they're not on a ledge or somewhere.
I'll be fine, man. Just it's the way that.
Nah, I'll be devastated.
No, you're not gonna be fine. I'm gonna have to give you at least
Champos?
like 2 days.
It's gonna be the
Let me take
longest-
this mask off real quick.
It's gonna be the longest summer ever if United's not in the Champos.
The Reaper
longest
cut.
summer.
The Reaper.
rumors.
Yeah, they just mean
No,
shit.
let's
down
not,
the
let's not,
drain.
but let's not forget, man. I'm gonna say this now, just to say it. But Ajax, they're in the final 2, man.
I'm gonna say it now.
just because we. No, I'm not gonna be. Oh my god, I can't believe Ajax. Because if we get to the final, we still have to beat Ajax, and they're in.
No,
form.
look. What
So
I'm saying
that's
is
gonna be tough
Maybe
in
they'll
itself.
act you.
and that I'll process that.
So
if we don't get to the finals, Al, if we don't even
It's
get
big
to
a
the
it's
big
bigger
dance,
heartbreak, dude.
No, man. The finals is it's a big heartbreak, but I'd rather have that heartbreak
I
than
would
get
too.
broken
I
in the
would too.
semis, dude. Like,
I would too.
PNC still.
Oh my
on
God.
ball.
by Celta,
I will drive to Boston just to point and laugh
I'll
at
be
you.
dead.
If they
laughing
can't,
at a corpse.
if Jose
I won't
can't,
let you. I won't let you die. I'll revive you and then keep laughing.
I'm gonna die again.
if Jose can't get by Celta. He's gonna fire,
Mid-table
He's
La Liga
he's
team.
gonna fire this whole team.
He's
John
put
Goodell,
it.
He's gonna sell everybody.
baller.
He's put it on the team already, and there's pre-match basically saying if United doesn't make it to the final, it's because United wasn't good enough.
Just
Like,
fact.
and I love that honesty. He's basically telling the players if we don't make it, it's because we're not good enough to
Look
make
at
it.
us. We're Man United. That's
Does that
Celta.
include him?
Never mind that red jersey.
No
never
offense,
mind
but
that
that's
crest.
fucking Celta.
Yeah.
Like, that's the mentality they have to have.
That should. I mean, that's the man.
Ex-Liverpool, Iago Aspas. Man, watch out.
I'm watching out for everybody, man.
Hey, he's been going off.
There you go.
Yes,
Warren.
He's been going off.
Not against United though. Go ahead, say it.
We shall
Go
see.
ahead.
We shall
Because
see.
Go
it's
ahead.
zeros. It's zeros right now.
Yeah, zeros right now.
Yeah, blanked.
Yeah, but it just takes one.
Oh, Fellaini.
To actually
He'll
take-
be back
Well,
in
actually,
for this
two.
one.
Yeah, take two because there's one.
Marwan, look,
them
Wait.
bows. Get them bows.
Get them
One away goal.
PKs.
It's true. Stay out of the box.
Giving away the
Stay out of the
PKs.
box for lady.
Rashford, he'll probably score another free kick.
Yeah, Rashford will probably start the rest of them of the weekend. He did come on to play, but
So
basically rested him. Yeah, man, it'll be interesting. I'm freaking out, but that's what else is new, man. It's the United way. Anything else, fellas, before we wrap this up?
Yeah, David Beckham's in a movie.
Yes,
King
Good job.
Arthur.
Yep,
I
love
forget.
it.
I don't know.
He's in that movie.
Yeah, I saw it
Oh
today.
my!
And he's wearing
God.
tights.
This movie's gonna
And
suck.
And he's playing with a soccer ball.
Is
Why?
this the
Kids?
dude? This is the one with what's his name from Sons of Anarchy and Green
Yeah.
Street Hooligans?
Yeah.
This movie's gonna suck.
No way,
It's
bro.
gonna suck.
Bex is in it. It's gonna be
It's
the
gonna
best
suck.
movie. I'm gonna
Dude,
buy it on DVD.
it's gonna
It's
suck.
Beckham kick it like Beckham too.
Bend
Like,
it.
he makes like bend it like Beckham.
He's gonna bend a sword.
He's
into
no,
some-
he's in,
like a
he's in the
dragon's
movie
face
with
or something.
the kid from Newcastle.
Oh, goal.
Goal. Yeah, he's in that
Goal.
movie.
Oh my
Him,
God, that's
Zizou.
dope.
I
Yeah.
thought
It's
it was
gonna
lame
suck.
when I first saw it. I
Dude,
was like, nah, this
that kid-
movie's ill.
No, it's not.
That kid
It's-
literally looked like
sucks.
who was it? Was it not
Chicha?
Salah? Solano, right? Didn't you
Solano?
Remember Solano?
Might as
from,
well be
Alberto?
Zaza because this
Yeah,
movie's gonna
no,
suck.
this kid was
from
Mexican.
Newcastle.
He
No,
was-
what
he
I'm
looked like
saying is,
Chicharito.
look.
I thought he looked a little like
I thought he
Chicha.
looked like Solano.
Looks like
dude.
Chicha, man.
Am I lying?
Solana's from Peru.
It doesn't matter where he's from, dude. I'm just saying they look like.
Guy looks like he's from Peru. He looks like a Peruvian.
This movie's gonna suck.
This movie's gonna be great. Everyone go see it. Pay full admission.
nah,
don't
dude,
go.
he doesn't
Don't go
look
Super
like
Tuesday.
Solano.
No,
Am I losing it?
Yeah,
Now you're losing it.
You lost the plot.
All right, fair
this,
enough.
this
But-
movie's gonna suck.
Okay, that's Hussey's opinion.
Yeah, Huss. How many
Negative.
times?
Negative as always. But
I'm not
Negative
negative.
Nancy.
That's very
I'm
negative.
not negative, Nancy. I'm usually the positive ones. You guys.
how
always
about
shoot me
if you're
down.
positive? Hey, let's wait and see it, and then I'll give you my verdict.
Yeah.
It's gonna suck. It's not like Farid.
Yeah, I already
Get
saw
the
it.
free
I saw the
pants
trailer.
on
It's
over
gonna
there.
suck.
Dude,
Just
this
saying.
kid looks like Solano, just short hair. If Solano cut his hair,
Turn the computer.
I gotta see the kid from goal.
if Solano cuts his hair,
Yo, you kind of have a thing going on there.
boom. Solano, just trim that hair, dude. Trim that hair, and you're in the movie Goal.
No
Right
way,
there, man.
dude.
I knew it.
Completely
And
different
it
face.
Go to that one. Go to that
Yeah,
one.
look at
Click on
that one right
Click
there.
on that one.
Hey, what do you guys think about that movie Goal? Sucks.
Yeah,
Oh
that's
my
what we did,
God.
Farid.
Maybe I mean I can see I can make the mistake,
I
man,
still
but
saw a little more Chicha. Man.
All right,
Yeah,
I still
all
saw a
right,
little
fair
more
enough. I just
Chicha.
wanted to throw it out there, make sure
You
I'm
weren't
not
crazy.
racist.
You weren't crazy.
All right.
A little racist.
a little bit.